Hello and welcome to day 5. I'm
5.
Haley Pierce. This is Kelly Smith with Jefferson County Extension. And Kelly, day 5, how are the eggs doing?
Well, we're going to do our egg check, and this is typical for a classroom. We're going to check our humidity level and our temperature. We're both right at temperature still, right at 100, right below 100. This incubator is telling us we are at 48%, so we are going to keep the large incubator and not add any water today. We may check it this afternoon, if not tomorrow, and add some water.
Okay.
The small incubator, the water well here is slightly low, so we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of water up to the fill line, and that should get us through a couple more days. We should be good for the humidity level on those eggs. Everything looks to be turning well. These have automatic turners in them, so they are rocking back and forth, or this one is turning, so I think we're doing pretty well.
Wonderful. So let's go through the words of the day.
Okay, sure.
Or do you want to open up our egg first?
Well, let's open up the egg and show them what it's going to look like. This is a good day. Formation of reproductive organs and digestive tracts are coming together on this egg scale.
So lots of changes happening in our egg from day 4 to day 5.
Absolutely. And now we're looking at the words of the day. Sometimes you may hear the word flock. Flock is basically, you know, a group of birds that are living together, maybe eating together, doing things together.
They're a group.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Our next word is hatchery. Hatchery is typically a facility that is, you know, artificially hatching eggs, and this may be a large amount of eggs.
So something on like a commercial scale.
Correct. Correct. Roosting. Roosting is the process of any type of bird, the chickens that we're observing, that may sleep or rest. And sometimes you may hear chickens roosting up in a tree, and so this is also a form of them to get out of harm's way. So they may roost at night up in a tree. Sometimes if you look in an actual coop, they may find a bar that has been placed in there, or a ladder type of formation for them to hold on to and fall asleep. Typically they roost together, and so that's their other way of keeping safe from any predators. Now if a hen is sitting on eggs, usually she will roost right on the eggs.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Proventriculus.
Proventriculus. This is the part where it stores the food before it gets processed to the gizzard.
Okay, and what is the gizzard?
Gizzard's an organ which helps to break down that food, a lot of times with the help of using grit. Sometimes you'll go to the feed stores and look for your chicken feed, and next to the feed is grit, a form of grit. So this helps to break down the food, because if you check out your chickens, they don't have teeth to break down the food. So that grit and the gizzard help to break it down.
Very interesting.
This is also a time in the classroom where maybe that week later where we're thinking, when are these things going to hatch? What else can we do to reinforce those terms that we're talking about? Well, a lot of times we'll encourage this curriculum that we're bringing in crossword puzzles, word searches, but items to reinforce those terms. We may also encourage them to write a poem or a song about their incubation process in the classroom.
That's great. So we're learning terminology, we're learning some creativity with poems. That's wonderful. Okay, so that's day 5. Tune in tomorrow for day 6.